to Bucket List Homestead, back in the kitchen today, and today is our last video for Canuary 2025. And we're gonna do 2 recipes because it's the last 2 things on my to-do list to get out of the freezer, and then I will have accomplished everything I wanted to can this month, so yay me! And it's water bath too, so we don't have to worry about doing any pressure canning today. 2 recipes. We're gonna make some strawberry lemonade concentrate. I used up our last jar of blueberry lemonade concentrate last week, and we have been out of strawberry for a while. This is more or less for the warmer months. We like to drink it sometimes even in the winter, but definitely for the warmer months is what I'm thinking. And we're also going to do homemade cranberry juice, which is so simple. You don't need to boil the berries to make the juice or anything. That will be our second recipe, but we're going to get the strawberry lemonade concentrate going first. My jars are sitting in hot water right now. We'll take them out in a few minutes once we get the lemonade going. So you need 4 cups of lemon juice, which I have freshly squeezed here. I had some lemon juice already frozen, and I had a ton of whole lemons that I froze. Just throw them in there, and they juice great once you thaw them out because they've been frozen, and it gave me exactly 4 cups. So I have 4 cups of lemon juice going into my pot that already has 2 cups of strawberries that I just pureed with my immersion blender here, and I'm just going to give it another quick blitz. Okay, and to that, it seems like a lot, but this is concentrate. We will be adding water when we go to drink this, but you need 1 cup of sugar for every cup of lemon juice. So, and that's organic cane sugar. And I'm gonna spritz it up again. We're gonna bring it to a boil. And then we're gonna fill our jars with a 1/4 inch headspace. Our strawberry lemon juice sugar mix came together. It smells so good. Oh, it smells like summer, which feels nice on this very, very cold and windy winter day. And I misspoke earlier, it's 1 inch headspace we need to leave, not a 1/4. Out of the lemonade puree mix, so I'm just going to top up till I get my 1 inch with some hot water I just boiled. I didn't have to use much. They were just a tad bit below the 1 inch. So these are going to go in our water bath canner for 15 minutes. Once they come back up to boil, I'll set the time, and then we'll get started on making our cranberry juice. Our lemonade concentrate is processing. I have my jars that I'm going to be using for the cranberry juice getting warm. So before we start filling them, I want to show you, this is some cranberry juice that I made last fall. You do want to let this sit for a minimum of 6 weeks. I'm going to give it a good shake. Normally I would strain out the cranberries, but I don't want another dish to wash today, quite frankly. But you strain out the cranberries, and then you can use the cranberries that were in your juice in muffins and a cake, you know, dehydrate them to add them to trail mix, whatever you want. So cheers. That is so good. It is so much better than any store-bought cranberry juice you can get. It just tastes amazing. I've made a couple variations. Over the last couple years, I've done cranberry raspberry, where I've added some freeze-dried raspberries actually with the cranberries. I've done apple. Oh my goodness, what else have I done? I think I even did blueberry one time, but this is just plain cranberry today. Now, I wish I didn't have to add any sugar. I tried making cranberry juice with no sugar. It was so sour, and I like sour things. But friends, this was sour. Cranberries are very, very sour. So you want to, I have to add some sugar. I do a 1/4 cup I've done honey in the past. I've done organic cane sugar. You could even do maple syrup if you want, but that definitely will change the flavor. I don't have a lot of honey to spare right now to do a 1/4 cup into every jar. So I will be using my organic cane sugar, but it's not a lot, and I'm not drinking this every single day, so I'm gonna cut myself a little slack with a little bit of the sugar. It is so good. Oh my gosh, it is so good. I froze these. So to tip to cranberry juice, especially cranberry juice like this, you're going to want to freeze your cranberries for a minimum of a week, at least a week. Freezing them helps reduce the amount of pectin they have by over 50%, and this will keep your juice from becoming jelly, because the natural pectin would thicken it up. As long as you freeze them for at least a week, you're okay. And these are pre-washed cranberries, so I didn't have to worry about washing them or anything before I froze them. So yeah, so that's a little tip. If you freeze them, you should not get cranberry jelly. Not that cranberry jelly is a bad thing, but if you're wanting juice, you don't want jelly. So I'm just gonna open these, get these in a bowl. I'm gonna wait, that's almost done, and then I'm gonna wait 5 minutes and bring them out, and then I'll start filling and put these batch right in. And we're also gonna leave a 1/4 or 1 inch headspace again, and we're gonna process, I'm doing quart jars because that just makes more sense for me for juice, and I believe it's 20 minutes. Let me double check. Pint or quart jars are gonna process for 15 minutes. I also washed up my big stock pot, you can see it over there, and put clean water in it, and that's boiling because we're just gonna add hot water to our jars to make our juice. All we wanna do is get our jars just about half full with cranberries, or not quite half full, I guess I should say. For me, that's about 2 handfuls. And it looks like we're gonna get 4 quart jars of juice out of 2 bags of cranberries. And then we're gonna put in each jar 1/4 cup of organic cane sugar. Now, I forgot to mention, you're gonna need at least a 1/4 cup of sugar in every one of these jars because it does help draw out and set up the cranberry juice. Get caught out of here. Like the sugar will help draw out the juices. So, and you need at least a 1/4 cup to have that happen. So at the very least, you should put a 1/4 cup of sugar in. And then we are just going to, with 1 inch headspace, add our hot boiling water. Is already turning red. And I'm still going to wipe these down just in case some sugar got on them. They are pretty clean. Okay, as soon as my lemonade concentrate is ready to come out, probably I've got about another 5 minutes before I can take it out of the canner. We will get these back in and process them for 15 minutes. And that is cranberry juice. It's just that easy. That is everything we have canned this whole month, minus a couple of jars of blueberry jam. I did say it was our favorite, but that is everything we have canned this whole month. Not a bad start of canning for 2025. As for the lemonade concentrate, these have been sitting for a while, so they're no longer boiling. Tomorrow, after they've sat for the 24 hours and I wipe them all down, I will add 3 cups cold water. That's what you would add to this to make your strawberry lemonade. At least 3 cups. You know, if you like it a little bit weaker, you could certainly add more. But I just added on there because I'm not the only one who would be reaching for one of these. David or one of the kids could be reaching for them, and this way they'll know how much to put in. And there is our cranberry juice up close. You can see it's already red, and that's just the sugar at the bottom, so that's why you would just give it a good shake before you drink it. Thanks for coming along with me, friends, while we canned this whole month. It is definitely a great start to canning 2025, but I am going to take a little bit of break from canning for the next few weeks, taking things out of the freezer and freeze drying them with the freeze dryer next month. I've got a lot of projects for that I want to get done, including a video I'm going to be bringing you that's going to be part of a collaboration called Freeze Dried February that is hosted by Angela from the Inquisitive Farm Wife, and that's going to have an amazing giveaway, and I'll link her video down below that explains all that coming up. So I hope this video gave you some encouragement to start canning if you've still been on the fence. I promise you it's not as hard as you think. It's never as hard as we think. We put these things off and they're never as hard as we think. And it really will make a big difference, I believe, in your family's lives. Until then, take care, God bless, and we'll see you all soon.